This is another Crafty Sausage video, and today we are back with another survival series episode. And you can see here, today we are in our amethyst geode skeleton spawner, as you can see it through the window there. Anyways, we are actually going to leave here and go ahead up to the house. Well, actually, before we go out to the house, there is one thing I want to do. I want to actually head down to the bottom of the mines here, so that way we can go ahead and collect a little bit more iron for some rails for the train tracks. And it looks like, yeah, we have plenty of it here. Okay, so I got a whole stack of iron here, as you can see. And then I got a whole bunch of tough too, just because, when you mine it out, there's a whole bunch of tough here still too. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to get. There was some gold up off over here somewhere. Let's see. Ugh, that was right here. Is that all just one piece? Oh, fine. Okay, so let me head back up to the house. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff smelting. Now, we're not going to be able to lay down all the tracks right away because we're going to have to wait for it to finish smelting, but we still might get to that later on in this episode. Okay, so I honestly thought that would take a lot longer than it did, but it turns out I could actually get all that smelted up pretty quickly with our wall of furnaces here. So I guess we can go ahead and craft all of the tracks now. Okay, so looks like we can craft 12 more powered rails, and that might actually, nope, that's gold that we ran out of for that. And then we can craft a whole bunch more rails, so we might as well just craft as many as we can right there. And we're actually out of sticks, so we can go ahead and craft a few more of those, and then go back down here. And now we're out of iron. Okay, and ooh, we should have crafted a mine cart here. Okay, so now that we have all the track, let's go ahead and get a little bit more of it laid down here. So I still haven't quite decided where I want this track over here to go yet, but that's okay because we are going to take this track along here. And I actually haven't finished this tunnel either, so I guess we might actually have to do a little bit of that here. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think we are going to save building on to the actual train station for another episode here. And we are going to get on with another project a while from a comment that I got a little while ago about making a garden here somewhere in this world with like fountains and all sorts of ponds and things. And originally I was thinking might be nice to do it back here behind this house, but I think I might know of a better spot. And oop, looks like it's getting dark, so we might have to wait till tomorrow. So I'm thinking somewhere around the mansion could be good. And I guess we could just put it right out front of the mansion. So yeah, let me go ahead and get all sorts of flowers and stuff, so that way we can place it all down here and see what it looks like. Okay, so I've collected up a whole bunch of supplies. I've collected up some firefly bushes that we got in the last episode, a whole bunch of different types of leaves, a bunch of grasses and ferns and flowers and potatoes and carrots and wheat seeds and all sorts of whatever we could need to start building this. So, uh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and start building this in a time lapse here. Okay, so it is all finished-ish. So let's go ahead and take a look around. So as you come out, you can see all sorts of little areas here. And we're probably going to put some sort of a centerpiece in this little area here at some point. It's all lit up, as you can see. And then you come out to the end here. You can go this way. And there's a little cute little dock here where you can get on a boat or something. I might lower this block too. And as you can see, I started making this pathway. Yeah, somehow I want to connect that path probably just up to the end of this path right here. So what it'll do is it'll probably come out here and then go along the shoreline here and then come along through here. But as you can see, we have a nice little waterside walkway now. Put the slabs here. And then there's this little nice area. And then these are where the potatoes are. And you can see I didn't quite get them all filled in. There we go. And then I was thinking, we'll continue this out this direction, maybe build some more garden-y things at some point. That's why this section doesn't look super finished, but we'll finish that at some point. So one thing I did want to do that I did not do yet is place firefly bushes through this whole little section along the water here. So that way it sort of makes sense because it's by the water. Ooh, there's a drown there. Oh yeah, earlier I saw a drown with a trident. I did not kill it because, well, I was going to kill it, but then I sort of lost where it went. So yeah, I think we got most of the space there. Yep, so we'll just place one right there. Okay, well, that's all those placed down. And well, I think that is mostly the garden finished here. Although I do want to quickly hop across the water and take a look at this thing from another angle. And ooh, yes. Look at how good the mansion is already looking. It's crazy how making something external, just like a garden in the front of a build, can change the look of the build itself. That looks so good. Okay, well, I think that's about it for this video. This is another Crafty Sausage video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe too while you're at it.